sum of the interior angles of any polygon. What was that formula we used? Good. And N stands for the number of sides. Okay, you were supposed to do 4 for homework last night. What did y'all get for X? Good. Okay, so then you had to find the individual angles. Maddie, what did you get for angle A? Okay, well, what's 120 plus 2? Okay, so angle A was 122. What's angle B, Micah? 112. What was angle C, Judah?
127.
Good, 127. What was D, Jay? 117. What was E, Taylor? 126. And F, Melody? Not 124, but 116. Okay, so how many sides does this shape have, this polygon? 6. So if I wanted to find the sum of all these angles, I would do 4 times 180, right? Because 6 minus 2. 4 times 180. So all of these should equal up to 720. Do you think it's okay to go check yourself and make sure these equal that?
Yep.
I would. 122 plus 112. 27, 17, 26. Good. Okay. I just always like to check. All right, to the next page, to the next page. Here we go, here we go. Christian, you awake? Okay. All right. In New York, Brooklyn, New York, there's a Wonder Wheel at Coney Island. It's a regular polygon with 16 sides. What is the measure of each angle? Well, to find each angle, I first have to find the sum. So 16 minus 2 times 180. So 2,520. But this is the sum. I want to find each, which means I need to divide this number by 16. So each angle actually equals what?
157.5.
If you divide 2,520 by 16, you do get 157 5/10. Okay, I did not leave you enough room on 6 and 7. So these right here don't take any room at all. So we're going to put a little square here and then come out here to work number 6. Okay, so this is a new scenario. In this scenario, we are given one angle. We are given one inside angle. And we have to find the number of sides in the polygon that make this angle in a regular polygon. Why is the word regular significant? You're going to say that? I knew you were going to say that. That means all of them are the same. That's the significance of the word regular. So, is it true that the formula n minus 2 times 180 gives me the sum? Yes. Okay, well, if n is the number of sides, then isn't n times this angle measure going to equal the sum? I'm going to say that again. N is the number of sides, right? Well, if I want to find how many degrees is in this whole polygon, take n, the number of sides, and multiply it by this angle, and you'll get the whole thing, right? So, to solve for n, take 150 n and set it equal to n minus 2 times 180. This formula setup works every time for this scenario. The only number that changes in this is what? The first one, 150. This is the only one that changes. Now, you do have to distribute this 180. It's in the back. You're not used to distributing from the back, but you do have to. So when you solve, it becomes 150n equals 180n minus 360. And then you just solve this like a normal equation. Well, I want all my n's to be together. So subtract 180 in from both sides. So this becomes negative 30n equals negative 360, which I believe becomes 12. So the number of sides in a regular polygon that has the measure of 150 is 12. If you want to check yourself, you can. How would I check myself on this one? Go ahead. Plug it into what, Kalia?
12 into the regular n minus 2.
So n minus 2. But then what would I have to do, Melody? If I found the sum, I'd have to divide it by what? The sides, because this is each one, right? Okay. Try 7. Try 7. Same scenario, different number. Yes.
Where did you get that 260?
260.
The 360?
Oh, because I distributed this 180 to n and to 2. And 180 times 2 is 360. Okay, so when we're setting this up, what's the only thing that changes?
170.
We write 170 right here. So you have to distribute this. N equals 36. Okay, that's the only thing. This and one tiny other thing are the only things we have to add on from yesterday. So this you already know how to do. So let's review. Find the measure of each angle, which means I have to find the sum and do what? Divide by the number of sides. How many sides are in a dodecagon? 12. So 12 minus 2, which is 10, times 180 gives you 1,800. Well, I need to divide that by 12. Ashanti, what do you get when you divide 1,800 by 12? Do you have a calculator?
No.
Oh. You should come get one. We're going to be doing lots of calculating today. Madison, what'd you get? 150. Okay, what I want you to do right now is I want you to go all the way through 15. What's the difference in 8 through 11 and 12 through 15? What are we finding in this section? The sum. So we don't do what? Divide. Okay, go ahead and finish 8 through 15. Okay, Ashanti, redeem yourself. What'd you get for number 9? Okay, good. Blake, what'd you get for 10? Marshall, 11.
140.
Christian, 12. 13. Madison. 3240. 3,240. So you would have just done 18, because 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 times 180. Okay? Zach, what'd you get for 14? 4,860. And then, Cesar, are you done with 15? You still working? You're done? What'd you get?
5400.
Yep. $5,400. All right. Not dollars, angles. I was just dreaming that's how much was in my bank account. Okay. 16 through 19. This is very similar to what you did last night. Okay. What's the polygon in 16? What's the name of the polygon? Quad. What about 17? Quad. Are there 4 sides? Yes. 18. Penta. 19. Penta. Okay. So take all the insides, set it equal to the certain measure. Solve for x and then find the measure of each angle. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. I want you to try 16 through 19. You're more than welcome to check your answers with the people around you.
I have a question.
Yep.
Do you have to set it equal to 180 or 360?
360. Because it's a quadrilateral. Alright, take your answers. Questions? Did y'all get the same thing? Not on what? Yeah, so first period, some people, hold on, it's coming back. I'm just zooming in then. Some people set 18 equal to 360. And they got the same thing, which I think is just luck. Because this isn't a quadrilateral. This is a pentagon. So you had to remember that this right here, even though there's no numbers, how many degrees is this? 90. So you had to account for that too. Someone asked first period if you could take 540 and just divide it by 5, and that's what x would be. And then plug x in. But that doesn't work. Why does that not work? It's not regular. They're all different. If you assume that they are regular, then, well, 540 divided by 5 was like 108. Well, if this is 108, all the rest of them have to be. And they're not, because these two are 90. Okay? Good? Any questions? Okay, one more tiny piece of information, and then we'll be done with 6 ones. So flip to the back. What kind of angles have we been talking about this whole time? Interior. So now this is talking about the sum of the exterior angles in any polygon. I saved the best for last. I promise. I'm not being sarcastic. The exterior angles of any polygon, the sum, which means the whole thing, right? Not individually, just all of them. What kind of polygon is this? Triangle. And its exterior angles equal? What kind of polygon is this? Penta. And what is it equal? What kind is this? Quad. And what does it equal? Every polygon's exterior angles equal 360. Every kind. Okay? So by the exterior angle sum theorem, we know this. And we don't have to prove it. It's already proven for us. So if you want to find the value in this polygon right here, which is a penta, but I really don't need to know that, because it's on the outside and they always equal 360. So you could take x plus 2x, which is 4x, and then 88, 52, 2, and 10. So solve for x. Same thing for 21. Doesn't even matter how many sides it has. Add them all up, set them equal to 360. So I got 68 for number 21. Okay, the difference in these two and 22 and 23 is that you're finding each exterior angle. Well, I can only find each exterior angle if I know it's what kind of polygon? Regular. So quadrilateral. Do I need to use n minus 2 times 180? Well, is it inside or out?
Now,
It's out, so they always equal 360. Divided by 4 tells you that each quadrilateral's outside exterior angle equals 90. Octagon, what do I start with? 360 divided by 8 equals 45. Every exterior angle. Okay, so on your test, I'm giving you a heads up now, there's going to be a whole section, and it's going to say, find the sum of the exterior angles. And there's going to be like 6. And some of y'all are going to completely overthink it, and you're going to use n minus 2 times 180. When really, all the answers for these are what? 360. Okay, so read the instructions. There's so many different things to find. Okay, so read the instructions. If you turn to the back, this is 6-1 practice. You are going to do all 1 through 15. It goes quickly. I promise you, it goes quickly. Okay, so do 1 through 15 all, and then tomorrow we will do an activity and take a break from notes. On the big ones, yes.
But on like
Yeah, that's fine. What color is your pencil pouch? Is that it under Ashanti's desk?
No, I didn't have it yesterday. Somebody else had it.
I know. But does that person have any gains?
No. I'm